Looks as though the runner is about to be called forward for the second time this afternoon. Underway for the INHSC Sporting Point-to-Points 5-year-old Geldings Maiden. Rathmachney is one of the first to show in company with Famous Oisín and Flash the Lights. They're the first three to show as they head on the way towards the first in company with Carcacci Castle. Also close to the pace is Out of Liberty and Paulie Panino as they close in on number 1. Mid-division for Bam Bam Benny and Galungung as they leave the ground at fence number 1. Leaders safely head over. Ballymac and Do No Wrong are the back pair on touching down. So left-handed they race heading on towards number 2. Rathmachney in blue and white has the advantage by just under a length to the second running Flash the Lights in red and white. Third position for Carcacci Castle, the debutant in black and green in the third position as they go out over it. Famous Oisín has lost his early position and is already having to be driven along in mid-division purple and yellow, but they're well strung out as they head into the back straight where 3 and 4 await them. It's still Rathmachney with the advantage to Flash the Lights and Carcacci Castle. Paulie Panini's on the inside of Out of Liberty out wide. Bam Bam Benny, Galungong and Famous Oisín from McMurrough's Court as Paulie Panino made a mistake over number 3. After Famous Oisín and McMurrough's Court race Don't Doubt Me, there's then a break opening up to Looks Like Fame. Ballymac is towards the rear of the field as they close in on fence number 4 in company with Separate Ways. Paulie Panino again steadied into it and Do No Wrong is the overall back marker. So the front group are very tightly grouped. There's then a gap of 3 or 4 lengths to the remaining quartet who are evenly spread out. But it's a good gallop that's being set over this opening mile. Rathmachney, who pulled up at Curramore on debut, has the advantage by 2 or 3 lengths to his stable companion Carcacci Castle on the inside. Out of Liberty gets closer with Flash the Lights and Paulie Panini after a number of errors down along the back straight races in 5th position. Bam Bam Benny is next with Galungung. Don't Doubt Me with the noseband comes wide in black sleeves as they go out over fence number 5 and they've completed their opening circuit. Separate Ways has been relegated to the tail of the field, but it is Rathmachney who has the advantage over Flash the Lights on the outside of Carcacci Castle. Out of Liberty's been posted wide throughout in orange and white. Paulie Panino, Bam Bam Benny's down the inside as Famous Oisín made a mistake at over and is driven away from it. McMurrough's Court's on the inside of this one. Galungong out wide from Don't Doubt Me is widest of all. Looks Like Fame, Ballymac, Do No Wrong and Separate Ways remains the back marker. Here's the next, fence number 7. Rathmachney, a good jump out over. Paulie Panino is gone and badly hampered. Bam Bam Benny's unshipped rider having been badly hampered. So Paulie Panini made a number of errors, eventually paid for it at the 7th, and hampered and unshipped was Bam Bam Benny. 12 remain racing as they head on their way towards the next. It's fence number 8, first of 2 down along the back straight. Rathmachney has a 3-length advantage over Carcacci Castle, safely out over it. Third position, Flash the Lights. Out of Liberty's in 4th. A break of 2 lengths to McMurrough's Court. Galungong's on the outside of this one from Don't Doubt Me and Famous Oisín on the inner. Looks Like Fame, Do No Wrong and Ballymac as they go out over the next fence number 9. Ballymac landed somewhat steeply towards the tail of the field, but it's still Rathmachney with the advantage. Out the back of the field, Separate Ways really struggling, is completely tailed off as they head into the second half of this INHSC Sporting 5-year-old Geldings point-to-point. And up with the advantage, it has been Rathmachney throughout, has taken the field along in the hands of Barry O'Neill to stable companion Carcacci Castle and Aaron Sinnott in second. Out of Liberty and Luke Murphy races in the third position from Flash the Lights and Darren McConville. Galungong and Pierce Rogan is next, Don't Doubt Me, and James Walsh on the inside, on the outside. McMurrough's Court and Shane O'Rourke is on the inside. They're being followed by Famous Oisín, who races towards the rear of mid-division, and Bertie Finn has been running somewhat in snatches. Looks Like Fame and Cormac Abernethy is next. Towards the tail end of the field, Ballymac and John Barry and Do No Wrong and Simon Kavanagh. So leaving the ground at the 5th last. Separate Ways pulled up before 6 out, but as they turn left-handed with 4 to jump, Rathmachney isn't as far clear as he was earlier in the contest, and the field is really beginning to stack up in behind. Carcacci Castle is in second. Galungong makes good progress into third. Races on the outside of Out of Liberty. Don't Doubt Me is another one that's made a good forward move now in the hands of James Walsh. Has gone into third, so it's Rathmachney with the advantage to Carcacci Castle. Don't Doubt Me into third from Gallangong. Do No Wrong's another one on the move in pale colours. McMurrough's Court Out of Liberty drops back. So too does Flash the Lights as they go out over the third last. McMurrough's Court was on the retreat when coming down. Badly hampered Out of Liberty. Struggling Looks Like Fame. So too is Ballymac and Famous Usheen. But Rathmachney about to be tackled by Don't Doubt Me on the outside. Carcacci Castle on the inner in third. That trio now dispute the advantage as they leave the back straight behind them. Gallangong is driven, is responding for pressure into the fourth position. Do No Wrong is in fifth as they give out 5 lengths to bridge on the main group. Flash the Lights, Looks Like Fame. They're being followed then by Famous Usheen, and Ballymac is the last one still going. Out of Liberty pulled up after jumping the second last. They're on the run for home, and Rathmachney has made all on this effort. He's got the advantage, is now stretching the field out once again. Leads by 3 to 4 lengths. Do No Wrong has kept on along the back straight. May take the second spot from Carcacci Castle out over the final fence. Rathmachney Castle, it has the advantage. Rathmachney, but here comes Gallangong, and Gallangong is going to force it to the judge with Rathmachney. Could be a crucial victory for Pierce Rogan if the judge's verdict goes his way. Do No Wrong is third, clear over Carcacci Castle. Don't Doubt Me from Flash the Lights. After these came Famous Usheen, Looks Like Fame, and Ballymac was the last one to finish.